This is a Jmix exclusive.
Hello all, it's Jmix here, and I just wanted to take the time to make a quick video about Tupac and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where you guys can go to vote for Tupac, and a little bit about the process behind it. So as a lot of you already know, Tupac has been nominated on his first time off for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now this move in itself has not come with a bit of controversy, with Chuck D recently coming out and saying that LL Cool J should be nominated before Pac. So let me break down what's going on so far. The entire nomination and induction process is coordinated by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation in New York City. Now voting started on October 18th and it's going to continue on till 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on December 5th, 2016. And if all goes as planned, the 2017 inductees will be announced at the end of December. Now there's 4 categories: performer, early influence, non-performer, and sidemen. The only real criteria it takes in the performance category is that really an artist only has to have their first record 25 years ago. It doesn't have to be a hit record, it just has to be a record that was released 25 years prior to their induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So that would mean that Tupac's first release being in 1991, which is the album Tupacalypse Now. Now, by all standards, Tupacalypse Now was one of the last albums of his 2-hit platinum status, but it was released in a time frame that allotted him to be nominated to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A lot of people are under the misconception that because he's nominated that he's automatically going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, but that's not the case. Actually, what happens is there's about 800 votes that are tallied, with 799 of them being members of a committee for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation. But they are allowing a fan vote, which they've been doing roughly since about 2012. So I'm going to show you guys how you can go and place your vote. Just keep in mind that the fan votes only count collectively as 1 vote out of 800. Although I am sure that the members that do the voting do take the results into effect. So a little walkthrough of what you can do to vote for your favorite artist. Hopefully that's Tupac. So you want to go ahead and you go to www.rockhall.com, and it's going to bring you to a page like this, and you've got other articles and stuff, but what you want to do is you want to scroll down to where it says 2017 nominees, and you want to go ahead and click on the fan vote. Now it's going to bring you to a page with all the nominees, and there's some pretty impressive names here this year, whether it be Shaka Khan, Jane's Addiction, even Janet Jackson made it. But if you slide all the way down here to the bottom, second to the last is Tupac Shakur. So what you can do is you go ahead and select who you're voting for, and I chose to log in with my Facebook just to save time. As soon as you do that, you can click on the CAPTCHA. There's no words or anything. You just click the button and you submit your vote. It's going to bring you to a blank screen, but don't let that worry you. Just go ahead and reload, and it'll take you right back to where you are, and you're going to know that you did the vote because it's going to ask you if you want to log out of the Facebook. So once you've done this, you have successfully voted for Tupac, or whoever your nominee might be. And you can do this once a day. So you can come back every single day to this website and vote as many times as it takes. So I got my fingers crossed. As a first-time nominee, I'd really like to see Tupac be honored. Now Chuck D's come out and he's been pretty vocal about LL Cool J. And I don't know where this is coming from, but you know, I can go ahead and show you here. Hip Hop DX reported that Chuck D came out on Twitter pretty vocal about LL Cool J being nominated. And, you know, to be fair to the guy, LL Cool J is a legend. He is a great rapper. And Chuck D does have a relationship with him. He had a relationship with both men. And he seems to be going back and forth right now on Twitter. If you go ahead and look at his Twitter, you know, he's even challenging fans and saying, you know, he knew both guys, but LL Cool J was an innovator. Now, in Chuck D's defense, LL Cool J was originally passed off for the first time he was eligible to be inducted, which was 2011. And for some reason, and you guys can do your own research, but for some reason he didn't make the cut that year. Fan votes weren't allowed until 2012. So now we have a whole new system and way of nominating someone to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, I'm a huge fan of hip-hop, and I've got a lot of respect for Chuck D, and I agree that LL Cool J should be included. Although, my personal favorite's going to be Tupac, so I'm always going to be biased. So, what do you think? Should Tupac have been nominated this year? Or instead LL Cool J? Or does LL Cool J deserve his own spot before Tupac's nominated? Be sure to comment down below, and if you liked the video, go ahead and throw it a thumbs up. I just want everybody to know I'm going to be back with fresh new interviews here very shortly. I'm working double time scheduling new ones, so be on the lookout for new interviews as well as continuation of the old interviews. I've got a couple clips left of Kurt Cobain. So here in just a few weeks or so, the YouTube channel is going to get up and rolling again. But once again, tell me, what do you think? Does Tupac deserve a first-time nomination while LL Cool J didn't get one? And should LL Cool J be on the ballot this year? So tell me what you think. Be sure to go and vote Tupac on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame website, and be sure to keep it locked right here. I'm going to be back with more exclusives, and I'll see everybody on the next upload. One love, everybody.
This is a Jmix exclusive.
Whatever, shut up.